evening, everyone. We are here again for an Author Talk Short with Rox and Charles, and today we are talking all about Enigma Factor. So I'm excited because I know that there's exciting things coming with this book. It is the first book. So I'm going to kick it on over to you guys, Rox and Charles, to tell me all about Enigma Factor.
Oh, you're so right, Amy. Enigma Factor is the first book in the series, and it has a focus clearly in something that matters a lot to people today. Identity theft. And so everyone is kind of worried about that. And our lead character, Jacob, is, he's a very savvy, technical kind of guy. He knows what's going on. He changes his passwords. He does all of those things, and he's getting hacked.
He gets hacked and cracked. I mean, he is cleaned and greened from his identity. He's like, how'd this happen? I don't get it. I just, talk to me, Goose. It just, he really has some pain points in this book, but it's you need to be able to consume it to be able to get all the appreciation angles.
Absolutely.
And as an introduction to the series, it kind of goes over his background. So he's actually been growing up in New York City with his mother and his grandmother until, they've both passed away. And somehow he's been, he's gotten through college. He's done a good job with that. He's been, straight and narrow kind of guy, not a lot of dating, not a lot of social interaction, because he was groomed to succeed, to go ahead and understand technology, get all the way on the edge. He's also been trained in lots of languages. In his house as a kid, every day was a different language for him to focus on from his mother and his grandmother. So he learned a lot of languages. He never really understood why.
Yeah, but it always irritated him to know that he learned early on how to be able to understand in the different languages, and it really chapped his mom and grandma when they would go into a language and he would understand what they were saying. He started correcting the grammar.
I need someone to do that, but in a nice, sensitive way, because grammar is just not my strong suit. Grammarly is my BFF, okay, for emails, just for talking daily. Grammarly is my best friend. But I want to go back to the theme of the book, which is identity theft. And you mentioned passwords and, having these super secure passwords, but yet he's still getting hacked. And I know that happens to a bunch of people today in modern times, right, in society today, relevant. So what are some tips on avoiding identity theft that you can kind of give out for people that maybe have experienced it or get those spammy emails that just seem so real? I mean, Amazon started sending me emails, at least I thought they were Amazon, and they were not. And I know they just want to take my identity. So what are some tips and tricks that you can give us for passwords to kind of help us understand identity theft?
I think some of the best tips and tricks for passwords, one, you can go to our website and download the white paper, and we're happy to send that to you. But, today you have to change your passwords frequently. And don't use your dog's name, your child's name, your wedding anniversary, your birthday, because those are very easily found in other social media avenues. Passphrases are sort of the way to go. And Charles writes a lot on security because he's actually the security guru between us. So go ahead, add on.
Some of the security passwords that you'd want to do is not a password, but a passphrase. So something like I need rat poison to kill the next door neighbor. Okay, that's a great passphrase to be able to use, and it's easy to remember because they. How
did you read my mind? You read my mind. No, not really. I'm not really going to kill my neighbor, but there's sometimes you think about it. I love it.
So you concatenate stuff. You throw in some special characters like an @ sign, or you start fulfilling not just 8 characters, which is the minimum. You start going to 12. It goes up geometrically more complex. When you start more characters, punctuation marks, and numerals, and now it becomes nearly impossible for brute force hacking to occur against your name. Now, remember, you don't just use it once and set and forget. Okay. Every quarter, what you do is you say, I need to go change my passwords. And you do that. You say, well, I don't want to change the password. understand the way password hacking or hashing works is you use numerals in front. So you start off with 10
Okay.
in your passphrase. Quarter number 2, 1 2 or 1 1 in the passphrase, and you increment that every quarter by a numeral, and that way passphrase stays the same. The numerals get incremented so that you're obeying the rules of a fresh password every quarter.
I love it. So I know that you're the security guru, as Rox called you. So is there like a national like password day or something? If not, we should make that. Is there a national password day?
There is. It's May the 6th.
Oh, okay. So are we? What's going on May the 6th besides it's National Password Day?
I am so glad you asked, Amy. I'm glad you got my cue card too. So
I didn't even get it. I was just, winging it. You know how I do.
So because it's National Password Day, we've decided to spend that day, May 6th, and the following 2 days, so 7th and 8th, offering the Enigma Factor for free.
Ooh, free. That is my favorite.
So that's the e-copy.
That's the ebook copy for 3 days for free. And we're doing that to raise awareness. We're also doing it to introduce people to the series. It is book 1. Right now we have 12 books in the series, so it's a great way to dip your toe into it.
I love it. So is it only going to be on the 6th, or how many days are you going to do it for free? What is kind of your whole
3 days. 3 days.
3 days. So it's the 6th through the 8th, right? But the 6th is National Password Day. So that's really the day that you guys want to get it and get it free because it's National Password Day. I mean, what better day to get an identity theft book than on National Password Day? So you guys have 12 books in this series. And Enigma Factor is the first one that we're launching or, doing our promo on the 6th. And so we're also going to be back live again on the 6th at 8 in the morning to help kick off this fantastic book that is free. Oh my gosh, you guys, FREE. Everyone's favorite 4-letter word, which is free, okay? It's everybody's favorite. If it's not your favorite and you're thinking of another F word, I don't want to hear it, okay? Because free is our word, okay? So you definitely want to go and download it. Check out, the Enigma series. Brakefield and Berkey, they write 12 books. I know you guys are going to have more coming out. I mean, you guys are just pumping them away all over. So what else can we look for? I mean, how many awards has the Enigma series won? I know you guys have won a ton of awards. So how many have you won?
Across the series, it's over a dozen. And we recently just won another first place with Texas History Institute for the Enigma Beyond. We just learned about that one this morning.
Oh.
And we're going to go ahead and compete in what they call an Anytale Roan Award. And you're going to see voting for us on that. But that's for the Audible because we have a voice of the series, Derek Scholes. He is amazing.
Yep. That's going to be a fun competition because we've already won one of the Roan Awards for book number 5. So we really want to add this one for book 11 into the inventory of bragging rights.
I love it. I love it. I cannot wait for May 6th to see the Enigma Factor just go to number 1 and all these downloads come in and just everybody reading your book and getting eyes on your book and leaving reviews. So you guys remember, it is the greatest compliment that you can give authors, leaving them a review. However, whatever their review is, they're going to take it and run with it, and it makes them stronger writers and better authors. So please go and leave them a review. Get their book, Enigma Factor, on May 6th for free. The ebook, okay, hello, May 6th for free. So I will be back with Rox and Charles on the 6th at 8 a.m. That's next Thursday, so you're not going to want to miss us. But until then, Rox, Charles, thank you guys so much for coming on and talking about Enigma Factor and Password Day. I mean, I am just shocked. There's a day for everything, but National Password Day, I think, really hits home with Factor and identity theft, and it is bringing more awareness to people that, need to change their password. And I hate to admit this to you guys. I am one of those people that needs to do that. I'm totally going to do that today after this live. I'm going to go change all my passwords and come up with, some cool phrases. But you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I cannot wait till May 6th. So until then, we'll catch you back May 6th at 8 a.m. Make sure you're here on Author Talk on our YouTube channel. That's where we'll be. Until then, bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.